Hola amigos, welcome back to Confident Spanish. Today I have an awesome lesson planned just for you. We're diving into the world of the Spanish subjunctive with 20 Spanish subjunctive triggers you must learn. So grab your notebooks and let's get started. The subjunctive in Spanish can be a bit tricky, but don't worry, I'm here to break it down for you. The subjunctive is used to express desires, doubts, the unknown, the abstract, and emotions. Sounds complicated? Well, it won't be by the end of this video. Today we'll cover the most important triggers to help you master the subjunctive. And stick around because I have some exercises to help you test your skills. Ready? Let's go! Our first trigger is querer que, which means to want that. This is a very common trigger that is used in daily conversations. For example, quiero que vengas a la fiesta. I want you to come to the party. Notice that vengas is in the subjunctive mood because it's a wish or desire. Whenever you want someone else to do something, you use querer que followed by the subjunctive form of the verb. Let's practice with a few more examples. I want you to help me with the homework. Quiero que me ayudes con la tarea. I want him to call me tomorrow. Quiero que me llame mañana. I want them to arrive early. Quiero que lleguen temprano. See how each sentence uses querer que followed by a verb in the subjunctive? Practice makes perfect, so try creating some phrases on your own using querer que. Trigger number 2, esperar que, to hope that. This trigger is used to express hope or expectation about something like this. Espero que él llegue temprano. I hope he arrives early. Here, llegue, it's in the subjunctive because it's an expression of hope. When you want to express hope or wish for something to happen, esperar que is your phrase to go. Let's practice together. How would you say, I hope you have a good day? Espero que tengas un buen día. Espero que tengas un buen día. How about, I hope she passes the exam? Espero que pase el examen. Espero que pase el examen. And what if I give you, I hope we can go on vacation? Espero que podamos ir de vacaciones. Espero que podamos ir de vacaciones. Each of these sentences expresses hope or desire for something to happen, so don't forget to use esperar que plus the subjunctive form of a verb. Trigger number 3, pedir que, meaning to ask that. This trigger is used to request someone to do something. Check out this example. Ella pide que hable más despacio. She asked that I speak more slowly. Hable is in the subjunctive mood because it's a request. Whenever you want to ask or request someone to do something, pedir que is the phrase to use. Let's do the next exercises together. How would you say, I ask you to send me the report? Te pido que me envíes el informe. Te pido que me envíes el informe. He asked that we arrive on time. Él pide que lleguemos a tiempo. Él pide que lleguemos a tiempo. We ask that you help us. Te pedimos que nos ayudes. Te pedimos que nos ayudes. As you can see, pedir que is followed by a verb in the subjunctive when it's a request. Trigger number 4, dudar que. Dudar que translates to doubt that. This trigger is used when you want to express doubt or uncertainty about something. For instance, dudo que ellos sepan la verdad means I doubt that they know the truth. Sepan is subjunctive since it's expressing doubt. Whenever you feel doubtful or uncertain about something, use dudar que followed by a verb in the subjunctive. Now let's do the exercise together. How would you say, I doubt that he will come to the meeting? Dudo que venga a la reunión. Dudo que venga a la reunión. How would you say, I doubt that we will win the game? Dudo que ganemos el juego. Dudo que ganemos el juego. I doubt that she understands the problem. Dudo que entienda el problema. Dudo que entienda el problema. Now you know how to use dudar que, so let's continue with the next trigger. Trigger number 5, no creer que. No creer que translates to not to believe that. This trigger is used to express disbelief or lack of trust in something or someone. Example time. No creo que tengas razón. No creo que tengas razón. I don't believe that you are right. Tengas is in the subjunctive because it shows disbelief. When you don't believe someone or something, use no creer que followed by a verb in the subjunctive. Let's do the exercise. How would you say, I don't believe that he knows the answer? No creo que sepa la respuesta. No creo que sepa la respuesta. I don't believe that they will arrive on time. No creo que lleguen a tiempo. No creo que lleguen a tiempo. I don't believe that we can do it. No creo que podamos hacerlo. No creo que podamos hacerlo. The next trigger on the list is... Oh guys. I got a reminder from the Unacademy app to complete my streak. Would you guys help me out? Let's do the visiting touristic spots. In every city we can find places like shops, museums, airports, parks, and more. Let's learn about some of them, starting with different places to go shopping. Tienda. Tienda translates to shop or store, referring to a place where products or services are sold. Translate this sentence. I go to the shop. Yo voy a la tienda. What is in the image? That's tienda. Translate to Spanish. The shop is over there. La tienda está allá. In Spanish, mercado refers to a market, a place where you can find many shops selling different products. For grocery shopping, you go to a supermercado, which means supermarket, and offers a wide selection of food and household products. Translate this sentence. My mother goes to the market with my sister. Mi madre va al mercado con mi hermana. What's in the image? That's a supermarket, right? And that's it, guys. Thank you for helping me to complete my streak. And don't forget to download the Unacademy app to never miss your Spanish lesson of the day. Now let's continue with the video. Moving on, we have es importante que, which means it's important that. This trigger is used to emphasize the importance of an action like this. Es importante que estudiemos. Es importante que estudiemos. It's important that we study. Estudiemos is subjunctive as it indicates importance. When you want to stress the importance of something, use es importante que, followed by the subjunctive. Now let's test your abilities with the subjunctive using es importante que. How would you say, it's important that you rest? Es importante que descanses. Es importante que descanses. Number 2, it's important that she finishes the work. Es importante que termine el trabajo. Es importante que termine el trabajo. And number 3, it's important that they learn Spanish. Es importante que aprendan español. Es importante que aprendan español. And the trigger number 7 is es necesario que, which means it's necessary that. This trigger is used to express necessity or obligation. For example, es necesario que sepa la verdad. Es necesario que sepa la verdad. It's necessary that she knows the truth. When something is required or a necessity, use es necesario que followed by the subjunctive. Let's do the exercise. How would you say, it's necessary that you go to the doctor? Es necesario que vayas al doctor. Es necesario que vayas al doctor. It's necessary that we work together. Es necesario que trabajemos juntos. Es necesario que trabajemos juntos. It's necessary that they follow the instructions. Es necesario que sigan las instrucciones. Es necesario que sigan las instrucciones. Now that you've got this one, let's go to the next trigger. We've come to trigger number 8. Es posible que, which translates to it's possible that. This trigger is used to express possibility or potential. For instance, es posible que lleguen tarde. Es posible que lleguen tarde. It's possible that they arrive late. When there's a probability or possibility for something to happen, use es posible que, followed by the subjunctive. Let's do the exercise. How would you say it's possible that she wins the prize? Es posible que gane el premio. Es posible que gane el premio. Number 2, it's possible that we have to wait. Es posible que tengamos que esperar. Es posible que tengamos que esperar. And number 3, it's possible that you need help. Es posible que necesites ayuda. Es posible que necesites ayuda. Now that you've understood this trigger, let's continue with the next one. Trigger number 9, es probable que, which means it's probable that. As you can see, this trigger comes from the same family as es posible que. It's possible that, since it indicates a possibility, a probability, or likelihood. Es probable que vayamos al cine. Es probable que vayamos al cine. It's probable that we go to the movies. When something is likely to happen, use es probable que, followed by the subjunctive. Now let's do the exercise. Number 1, it's probable that she arrives early. Es probable que llegue temprano. Es probable que llegue temprano. Number 2, it's probable that they need more time. Es probable que necesiten más tiempo. Es probable que necesiten más tiempo. And number 3, it's probable that you will find a job soon. Es probable que encuentres un trabajo pronto. Es probable que encuentres un trabajo pronto. All clear? Awesome. Let's go to the next one. The trigger number 10 is recomendar que, which means to recommend that. This trigger is used to give advice or to make recommendations. Example, te recomiendo que leas este libro. Te recomiendo que leas este libro. I recommend that you read this book. When you want to recommend something to someone, use recomendar que followed by the subjunctive. Now let's practice together. How would you say, I recommend that you speak with the doctor? Te recomiendo que hables con el doctor. Te recomiendo que hables con el doctor. She recommends that we visit the museum. Ella recomienda que visitemos el museo. Ella recomienda que visitemos el museo. And number 3, they recommend that you take the train. Ellos recomiendan que tomes el tren. Ellos recomiendan que tomes el tren. You've done so well, guys, but I don't want you to get tired because I know this subjunctive is not a piece of cake, right? So I'll leave it here and stay tuned for part 2 of this subjunctive lesson. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe to Confident Spanish, and don't forget to download the On Academy app to never miss your Spanish lesson of the day. And I'll see you in the next video. Nos vemos!